my gosh. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, Ed. Hi, Mega Man. Hi, Stella. Hi, Arcade. Hi, Tex. Hi, Violet Heart. How's everyone doing today?
Oh, this is some of the biggest crowd we've had before we even started streaming.
Well, everyone's excited because we're starting a new game today. We have
Yay!
conquered Helwen. We have regrettably conquered Ore.
I don't even want to conquer Aura.
Now it's time to.
Can we give it back?
No. It's now time to move on to Kanto with another one of my childhood games. I think I've told the story about my chat does she know history with this game before. But
What, that you selected the girl trainer?
yeah, like in secret one time. It's time to go back to the beginning and win.
That's right, we're going back to the first Pokemon region and
Getting
losing
Viola
off the menu.
Oh,
Taking losing off the menu.
hey, that's right. I'll have 20 ibuprofen until you feel better, Stella. Oh, hi, Bubbly.
Hypoplean.
Heck yeah. Your bike looks very cool, so I'm glad that you are
Yeah.
making progress on it.
Mm-hmm. It's very cool.
The rules as fuck, Malige. Alrighty. I suppose we shouldn't really waste much time. We got a whole freaking video game to get to.
We are going to play it all in one sitting.
No, it's not a speed run. It's a fun run.
Oh.
You know, my goals for this are the same goals that I have for all of my things. For one.
Also, hi, dear.
Hi. I made a new PNG tuber. I've been using V2 for so long. Welcome to version 3 of Shpeeby.
Version 3. It looks so much more like you in real life. Your hair just looks like that, but
It's
different color.
Yeah, no, it's cool though. It's fancy
It's
powers.
very cute. It's a very pretty little.
Alright, let's unpause this. Resize it. Beautiful. Alrighty.
You know, I did not realize that Super Skarmory's videos way back when was utilizing the Game Freak intro.
God.
We had the fucking all those noises on an intro graphic.
That's great. Hi, Ease. So, yeah, the goals for this are the goals that we generally have when playing Pokemon games here. Try to appreciate some guys that maybe don't get used in every single playthrough. Try to avoid grinding if possible, and apparently get taught what all the buttons do.
Of course, Gen 1 it's Gen 3, but it's still, Kanto, the Gen 1 region, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do have to pick some known guys for a team just because, Kanto did not want all Pokemon to be good.
Yeah, we'll be able to find some real goobers out of the pack, though, I'm sure.
So as long as you don't use, Paris or something.
Yeah, I am not going to use Paris, dear.
I remember when I played Pokemon Blue, I was like, oh, I don't see people use Paris very often.
I wonder why.
There's a reason. Yeah, I was told by a friend while I was planning out my team, do not use Paris.
Dear, you can't. Well, you know who it is. It's niche internet micro celebrity Viola Valentine. Here to fuck up yet another region of Pokemon. Let's go! Oh,
You could make your name NIMCVV. Niche Internet Micro Celebrity Viola Valentine.
Gosh. Oh, look who it is. Look who it is. It's Look who it is. Look who it is.
I forgot. Simple Flips is the originator of that?
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Look who it is.
Look, Wiz.
It's
He's
look
the
who
wizard.
it is.
He's the look wizard.
Look who it is. Look who it is. His name is Look Who It Is. It's Look Who It Is.
Grandpa, that's not my name. Shut up.
It's Look Who It Is.
I've renamed you. I don't know where your parents went, but they did sign this long document that allowed me to rename you son, a grandson.
Oh, okay.
You're my son now.
Most important decision we're gonna make this whole game? Which one are we picking? Which one are we feeling, folks?
Yeah, I would personally pick the, like, yellow one, or one of the yellow ones, but... There's one that looks like Purpur, like the End City block.
Oh, true. Oh my gosh, thanks for the Prime sub, Marshstomp.
Thank you, Marshstomp. Type 10 is kind of funny just because it does look like Purpur, but...
Yeah, screw it. Let's play let's play Minecraft instead. Here's my NES. I'm playing Minecraft on it. No more time for Minecraft.
Somebody like tried to fucking make like 8-bit Minecraft, as in literally make the game using an NES. Yeah, you'd seen the video, I'm sure.
All right, so chat, who are we gonna pick? Who's our first buddy gonna be? I have not decided. I don't really have a preference with the Kanto starters.
My preference is Squirt.
Oh, we're picking Gornt. Look!
Gornt.
Scrunt.
Scrunt. Bulbasaur is the most underrated.
Actually,
it's my sister's favorite Pokemon.
Let me literally just like open a thing. I can just like do like /poll.
Oh, true. We can do that.
Yeah.
Bulbasaur has a website named after him. He's doing fine.
True.
Consider hacking the game and getting a different one.
Oh, okay. Sounds good to me.
Consider hacking the game and like randomizing the starters, and you just get like one of their middle evolutions instead.
Alright. Y'all got 3. Yeah, I'm giving y'all 2 minutes to decide on this one.
Alright, you got 2 minutes to campaign. Bulbous, Man, and Gornt. Wait, which one is Man? Charmander? Behold, Man.
You gotta use process of elimination to figure out who's who here. You gotta use your critical thinking skills. Yeah.
What is a man?
Hi, Colette.
Hi, Colette. Also, I'm personally playing Minecraft on the side.
Fuck it.
Gornt.
Fuck it. Gornt. Lord. Well, Gornt is presently in the lead.
I feel like a lot of RTVS makes a lot of sense when you realize that they are huge Mega 64 fans.
God. The only one who has voted for Man.
God, I put my vote behind Gornt.
The Gornt lobby is strong today, folks.
The Gornt faction.
You're out here lobbying for Gornt.
I think more people should vote for Gornt.
We still got a bit left. We got people in the chat who have not voted. Get to it, gamers.
Get out there, register, and get out there to vote. Remember, vote blue no matter who. Vote for Gort.
A vote for Gorn.
A vote for Gornt is a vote for happiness.
Jiggles. I could get a Jigglypuff, I suppose. When I
You
played
could
through...
name it Fey Huffy.
When I played through Blue version, I got a Clefable, and that was pretty fun to play around with, so I could try for a Wigglytuff. And it seems that the victor is indeed the Gort lobby. Gornt, I choose
go.
you.
A vote for Gornt is a vote for dial-up sounds. So we're calling it Gornt, right?
Yeah, of course. This is my friend Gornt.
Uh-huh.
Isn't he lovely?
Mm-hmm. And he received Bulbous.
Yeah, and he's got a Bulbous over there, a Bulbasaur.
God. That sounds painful, a Bulbasaur.
Yeah,
That's what characters get on, like, when they get hit in the head.
Yeah, like in Tom and Jerry, you get a big Bulbasaur when you get hit on the head with a frying pan. Oh, for Pete's sake. Professor Oak casually, like, confirming the existence of Catholicism in the Pokemon world?
Professor Oak has been confirmed Catholic.
True. Professor Oak has become Catholic.
God.
You'll learn more just from, you know, actually battling. Battling with Chuck. Battling is more difficult than ever. Alright. Gornt is faster than the bulb. We got this locked down. Chat, there's nothing they can do. Chat, we're the best to ever do it. Chat, we're the greatest in the fucking world right now. We're riding high on the Gornt lobby! Let's fucking go! Gornt stalks through the fucking roof right now!
The fucking image of Jeb, this is fucking like with his arms outstretched, but with Squirtle.
Gornt win!
Gornt stocks are up!
Gornt stocks are fucking rising constantly.
Buy Gornt right now!
Buy Gornt! Buy Gornt!
Buy high, sell low! Wait.
Buy Gornt. Buy Gornt, sell bulb.
Buy Gornt, sell no.
Gornt sweep! Let's fucking go! It's me and Gornt versus the world, baby!
Okay, I love that the bit has been established in literally like 5 minutes of playing.
My love for nonsense words.
Uh-huh.
Gornt versus the Space Mutants. Gornt versus Bird! Get him, Gornt!
Gornt v Bird.
Gornt to the... Fuck! No! Gornt stock's fucking plummeting!
No!
This is so fucked. We gotta Gornt the fuck out of here.
We gotta Gornt.
Gornt Pilgrim
oh, we
versus
gotta go
the
Gornt.
world. we gotta go Gornt. We gotta Gornt bald.
Oh, we need to make Gornt bald.
Well, actually, I got some great news for you, dear.
Holy shit, he's already bald.
Not a hair on that head. It's really
Wait a minute.
Gornt clues.
Wait a minute, pulls out magnifying glass, real up close. One singular curly baby hair.
Oh, fuck, the baby hair. It's a baby Gornt. You may have heard of baby Gronk. Here's baby Gornt.
Baby Gornt. It's really Gornt clues.
It's really Gornt clues. We must go. It's really Gornt clues. How's a baby gonna run for president? Gornt will find a way.
It's because it'll
Look,
be a
he already knows
35-year
how to make
presidential
bubbles.
election. Oh shit, baby just got born and knows how to blow bubbles. I think that's a strong leadership quality.
Honestly, he's like, he'll learn how to be president really fast.
Uh-huh. He already won an election.
True!
Bro was born a winner because he was declared winner as soon as he was born.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Never loser.
I am never Gornt, actually.
But he is Gaunt. In fact, his
Oh.
winning quality is that he's Gaunt.
Oh, fuck. Oh. I gotta rethink some of my life choices.
No, you don't.
Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. Smiles?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, anyways,
Okay. Yay.
if anyone else has any, like, Gen 1 faves that they'd want to throw their hat into the ring with, please let me know what some of my fun options are for more out there team building.
Or I'll say, hey, I'm Gaunt, I'm not so Gaunt. We're gonna fucking blow the Game Grumps out of the water with this playthrough.
Honestly.
We're not gonna pull a fucking Aaron and, like, what, like, replace Flamethrower on Charizard and then, like, have to send the game over to your friends so they can grind for you.
What
Because he
the
doesn't
fuck?
actually know how to... Yeah. He, like, accidentally overwrote, like, Flamethrower on Charizard with, like, a TM or some shit. And so he had to, like... There's, like... He's just not great at Pokemon, and so he's just like, okay, I'm gonna send the cartridge over to, like, an acquaintance to grind. Because
That's
we don't
fucked
have
up.
time for that. Uh-huh.
Oh, Hypno, that's definitely an out there pick.
I used
Arcade,
Hypno in
the
my
Eevee is
Pokemon
like
Blue.
one of the most fucking used Pokemon ever. I don't know what you're talking about.
I used Hypno in my Pokemon Blue playthrough.
Gosh, was it any good?
It was pretty good.
Heck yeah.
I mean, I played Pokemon Blue, so Psychic was even more mega overpowered.
Heck yeah. Happy for you.
Mm-hmm. It was like I had to contend with the fact that it was still like, okay, I can't do trade evos unless I want to spend another $10. Well, actually, no, I hadn't done the $10 thing. I just basically didn't... I didn't consider the idea of having a second copy of the like, virtual console shit on 3DS. Because I didn't do that until Crystal.
You know, Jaga, it is Gen 1 phase you feel like don't get used by, like, everybody in every single playthrough. I like having some goobers on my team rather than just the guaranteed squad. That is one of my aims with these playthroughs, is to, like, have some fun with things, you know?
Persian?
Persian? Well,
I
I
don't know.
already have a normal type in the form of Wigglytuff. I have to do that
True.
for Colette. For Feyhuffy.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
For
St.
Colette
Louis
and
has
also
been,
for
like,
me.
very slowly but surely plodding their way down the field. Now they're first and goal at the 5.
Gosh dang.
Now they're second and goal at the 4. Yeah, unfortunately, no more, like, ultra busted crit formula from Gen 1.
Rapidash kind of sucks to use because it doesn't evolve until
Also,
level
can't you,
40.
like, not get Rapidash until, like, Pokemon Mansion at the end of the game?
Also, yeah, Magmar is really great. I feel like Magmar is really underrated, but then again, it's also very late in the game.
Yeah. They lock all of, like, the cool, like, Pokemon that you might, like, oh yeah, why don't I use that? Oh, it's because, like, by the time you get access to, like, Coughing and Ponyta and stuff, there's, like, 2 fights left in the game.
Yeah.
It's like, yep, I'm going to add my 6th team member at Victory Road.
God.
Oh,
Sand
true,
Slash,
I'm
Rhydon?
gonna use a Marowak.
Ooh, get the one from Pokemon or from
Well,
from
you
the
can't
tower,
catch that
or...
one, but you can catch Cubone in the tower.
Yeah.
That one is,
It's
like,
a
specifically, like, resistant to being caught. Because it's dead.
collectible Cubone. I collect my Cubone.
Collect yourself. What do you think of Gornt's bubbles, dear?
They're pretty powerful.
I think they inspire confidence.
I have a good shine to them. They have a good sparkle. They have the kind of sparkle that inspires my hope for the future that I didn't realize I still had.
Dang, defensive stand at the goal line. They got Fugged. If only Tangrowth
Fused.
existed. We'll have to remember that when playing Platinum, Stella.
Gosh.
I don't even know where you get Tangela in Platinum. It's probably the fucking Safari Zone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to use any Safari Zone Pokemon?
Safari Zone Pokemon are pretty cool. Oh my god, they went for it on 4th down and it has turned into a fucking pick 6? Across the whole fucking field? Yeah, okay, cool. Well, that's that
Good
game
lord.
over with.
Yeah, you don't have to care anymore.
Well, that's the end of me.
Making you use a Drapion for Platinum? I guess
Oh,
it's
fuck.
been decided.
Oh, oh, fuck. Your favorite Pokemon is Drapion. What's yours?
A Drapion, I'm told.
God, and the thing is, the only reason that was a pick 6 is because the receiver bobbled it. Fucked up.
God.
Yeah, Luis, we're out here playing Pokemon. We're out here gornting.
We are out here gornting.
Gornt stocks are through the roof right now. I'm looking around here because I know there's a Pokemon that I don't see get much love that's in this grass, and I want to give them some appreciation. And it's not you, Rattata. It is Mankey. Who a bubbling they
Mankey.
Gornt.
I just saw, like, you know, those maps of, like, okay, where do you call it soda? Where do you call it pop? Where do you call it Coke? Where do you call it Gornt?
Look, Gornt.
Look. Gornt. My echolale is really flaring up there.
Good.
You just say Gornt and I have to say it back.
Hey,
Also, there's
I like this thing.
Spanky.
it's man, but not the other man that we voted against earlier. This is the different
It's
man.
a different
this
guy.
is man 2.
This is a different guy. This guy is, you know, he's got his own thing going on.
Yeah. If man is so good, how come they haven't made man 2?
Holy shit.
Extremely quick to anger. It could be docile one moment, then thrashing away the next instant.
Thrashing away.
We made a new type of man that sucks.
Man, too.
Oh, he's actually so chill, though?
Relaxed nature. Oh, if this is a relaxed Mankey, I'd be afraid to know what a normal one is like. Are you tired of being nice? Don't you want to go primate shit?
True! Oh yeah, no, Louise, we had well, as you can see, I am, not in. I'm 18 minutes into the game. We literally just started. Oh, true. Yeah. Gosh, yeah, so I gotta, like, catch some Pokemons along the way. Just have it fun. Yeah, that's whatever. Louise, I had chat decide between Bulbous Man and Gort, and they picked Gort, so that's why I got my Gort here. He's running for president.
We have set this infant up for success and on the campaign trail.
Uh-huh. It's great. Alright, that's his.
It's a very close race. It
Touchdown
looked close.
to-
It really did end up being a two-party race there. Man just fell behind. It's mere third party.
Alright.
50 for XP share?
Wowee. Fucked up. Oh yeah, item finder is like the only way to get leftovers in this game.
Huh.
Yeah, you can only get lefties that way.
Lefties.
Uh-huh. Well, fuck it. Let's go catch some other gamers around here. So that we can build up our numbers. Hold on. Mirror match.
Yo.
Except they made like a man type 3 that's actually a woman and like is good instead of bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
It's kind
Womanky?
of scary. Died. Fucked up and evil.
Fucked up and evil.
No, it's only in the originals that they're there. You have to get them by Mount Moon in Fire Red Leaf Green. Yeah. But I don't know. The Nidos are like. The Nidos are very common picks. There is a reason why Nido King is the fucking face of speedrunning.
Yeah. I would suggest things, but like I think everybody else here knows Kanto a little better than I do, so I'm just kind of along for the ride.
Venom
And unfortunately, Venom God.
Love that.
Ain't you Nathaniel V?
True. Hell yeah. We got a fucking rat.
Fucking great.
Bites anything when it attacks. Small and very quick,
Don't-
it is a common sight in many places.
Don't see a lot of people using Vile Plume. Gosh.
Also, shout out to the Pokemon Red version run I've been doing off stream. Rat Violi.
Rat Violi.
Yeah, the thing is, I've already used Victory Bell in my blue playthrough that I also did off screen. And that was fun because it had busted Gen 1 rap.
Also,
Mhm.
I forgot. Fuck.
The Forgorer.
The Forgor. No Oddish here.
Tragedy.
Damn.
An inferior version of the game. I can't believe I was saddled with this as a weebab.
God, yeah, no, version exclusives is also, like, fucked up. Damn.
If only. Oh, you can still
If
find a
only,
Spearow here that I
unfortunately, we
can
have done
catch.
unfortunately, you've, like, had, like, Snorlax on, like, multiple of your
true,
Kanto
actually.
teams.
Winning because Vulpix. Oh my gosh, thanks for the sub, Jade.
Thank you!
For
Oh my gosh,
16
15
months.
months!
Oh, I forgot about the bird! We gotta get the fuck out of here, Venky! Oh, the bird made me old!
This happens only sometimes. Whoa! Oh, you gifted a tier 1 sub to Viola!
What? Huh? What? How? Oh, wait, because this isn't my channel.
This isn't your channel,
I
this is
forget.
mine.
I forget that this isn't my channel.
It's really funny.
I frequently...
Well, thanks. You just gave us extra money.
I-
Actually, no, you didn't give us money. You did. Toast.
What? Well, no, she did pay
I-
you. An extra sub.
I guess yes. An extra sub. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay, true. It's like you're getting 2 subs in 1 sub.
It's like you're getting 2 subs in 1 sub.
But yeah, no, you did just like
oh,
get
I
like
completely
a.
forgot to catch the bird. Hold on. I was so
You
distracted
did-
by that.
Yeah, you did just select a random like gifted sub or whatever, and so
Yeah.
that's just kind of what happens.
Oh, wow. Have they just, like, completely stopped showing this game? Huh. Is it
They
over?
gave up.
I guess so. That was, like, right at the end of the game. Oh, that was right at the end of the game. Okay. So that game is over. I gotta punch this data in. The final score was 15 to 30. Right. So that brings the Renegades to 3 and 1. Battlehawks to 2 and 2. Renegades, however, are still beneath the Battlehawks and Panthers in terms of points scored this season. Fascinating. Where is the next game going to be on? It is
We're
going
talking about Fuba, by the way, for anybody who does not know.
Yeah. It's going to be at 7. Okay, so I don't care.
I actually could not care less.
Hella. The Fuba is over party. Now there's only Gornt.
Oh, finally. Get this fucking Fuba shit off my screen. I'm only here for Gornt.
I don't want to remarry. I just want Gornt.
I need him back.
I should call him.
I should call him.
And what should you call him? Why, you should call him Gornt, because that's his name.
Say my name. Mr.
Gornt?
Gornt. You're goddamn right.
You're goddamn right.
Say my name. Squirtle?
What? What?
Mr. Gornt? You're goddamn right. You're Gornt damn right.
You're Gornt damn right. I miss my Gornt tails. I miss them a lot. I'll be back. Chuck
Just
it.
came back from Comic-Con? Man.
Wowie. Which
That's
Comic-Con?
like the convention, and I like it. I've never known anybody who's actually gone there. So
I
that's
I
pretty
went
crazy.
to a Louisville Comic-Con exactly once when I was a wee bab, and I didn't have any money, so I just kind of walked around the dealer's den.
I see.
The one thing I remember is every fucking person was in the Doctor Who cosplay. Everybody. Oh,
What year did you go?
all I saw about that text description was eats bugs.
He eats bugs.
Just gonna.
He eats bugs.
Eats bugs.
Spiro is bugs.
Spiros
Did you
eats
know
bugs.
that? Spiros eats bugs and is also bugs. They tell you it's a flying type bird, but it's actually wrong. If you look closely, Spiro's a bug.
Yeah, taxonomically speaking, Spiros is bugs.
Mm-hmm. Taxonomically speaking, Spironolactone is bugs.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the case.
Mm-hmm. Everybody thank bugs for giving you boobs.
Spiro
Okay.
is a flying type, but not a bird type.
They're the scrapped bird type.
I mean, it just wouldn't have made sense to fucking make Scyther a bird type, so I had
My
no
favorite
choice.
Pokemon. I like birds, but
Holy fucking
Scyther's
shit!
not.
It's weed. LMAO.
It's a Weedle. Haha.
I like to think that this old man has that like single potion and like a flask on his hip. He just takes swigs from it.
God. It's not a potion. It's something else that dulls the pain.
That was educational, was that?
Whoa!
Whoa! 10 gift subs?
I think you just
Louise?
gifted a sub to every single person here. Holy shit.
Shit! Thank you! Holy fuck!
What the fuck? Oh
Well,
my
that
god!
was educational. Here, take this, 10 subs! What the fuck?
You really liked my joke about dulling the pain with the alcohol.
As an alcoholic, I relate to this.
Wow.
Actually,
Wow.
here, just for funsies, for one time, we're gonna watch this guy.
Let's give his YouTube videos a chance. I really at the point where like
Look at
I
this
feel
dude.
like we need. Oh.
It's the Poke dude.
I don't think he can claim that.
God, the text in this segment is terrible.
God.
Holy shit, that's a strong-ass Oddish.
What the fuck? It's a particularly strong Oddish.
Honestly. You're not
Oddishly.
in this game. Disappears.
God. Chowder really did that to a woman.
It's a scary damn bad ball.
Some scary damn bad balls.
Alright, that's enough of that. I need Pokeballs.
I'm like regretting now that I've been far too lazy to ever even like ponder the like idea of like Streamlabs and like setting some like notifs up.
Right?
But like at the same time, it would have to be you actually that
Uh-huh. That's
you'd have
the
to set
thing.
that up for
And
being
if
done on
I
your end.
recall, like, Streamlabs, like, team kind of sucks, question mark?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't
I've
even know if
heard
I want to
something.
be using that.
Gosh, eventually someday we'll have a fancy little stream set up, but today's not that day.
Right now, we're just humble little gamers. Going on our humble little Gornt.
Small business stream.
Going on a Gornty quest through the woods.
Come with me, a Gornty quest.
Yeah. God.
Adventure farther than I've been before.
The rookie mistake, Louise. For Gordon to give one sub to yourself. It's okay, you have the funny present box. So that's pretty good. Man, the poison.
It's the poison. Have you used Beedrill?
No, but I'm not particularly interested in using Beedrill.
That's fair.
It's
All I know is
stats are
I
kind of
use-
low. Oh my gosh, Anton, thank you so much for the other
Thank you,
subscription.
Anton. My gosh.
Which, we have completed a freaking hype train because of this.
Oh my god. Never before seen.
Often found in forests, eating leaves. It has the leaves as a hat.
I just know that I have used a Beedrill before simply because I got a shiny Kakuna in Soul Silver. And it's like, this is my first ever shiny that I've ever found, and I must use it.
God.
And then I fucking found a shiny Graveler later in like Blackthorn, and it's just like, what the
Anton, you're
fuck,
not the
man?
one who started a hype train. You finished it. Luis is the one who started the hype train. Anyways, I need to like actually like successfully like finish like fighting Pokemon so that man can actually get some experience.
Perhaps.
Fuck him up. Hella. Every day, my my homunculus grows in power. This new man that I've created. Well, great news, Colette. We don't have to hunt. It just walked up. It just walked up.
Holy
It
shit, a
just walked
Pikachu.
up to us.
It's Pikachu!
This is a rare Pokemon.
It is a rare Pokemon in this game. It's a rare encounter in Viridian Forest and in fucking Power Plant. That's the only places you can get it in this game.
It's Pikachu!
It's Pikachu!
I think this one is kind of underrated. I've never seen it before.
Also, I've never watched the anime.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what TV is, actually.
Oh, that's true, actually. When several of these Pokemon gather, their electricity can build and cause lightning storms.
Oh, Pikachu casually creating environmental disasters.
Uh-huh. You know what I'm gonna call you? Say it together, everyone.
Huh?
Pika Gru. From
Aw.
Despicable Me.
Huh? What?
I've confounded her. Yeah, Pika Gru, I guess. It sits on the toilet.
Fucking guess.
Despicable Me. I did not know that this worked on multiple levels. This is so fucking good, though. Holy shit.
God.
Oh, this rules as fuck, actually. I'm so happy that we're doing this now. The fact that we're gonna have to catch 60 different fucking Pokemon over the course of this game, buddy, we're gonna need a lot of nicknames.
Also, Bubbleen, I just want you to know that I was like thinking of that joke, and I was like, it'd be so easy, but it'd be too obvious. I don't want to make that joke, and thank you for doing it for me.
Jade, I don't know if I'm even gonna use the Pikachu. I might just like, yeah, quick evolve it into Raichu for more, dex completion when I, reach Celadon. Because right now, really, I consider the only guys that are, like, really on the team are Man Mark II and Gaunt.
Mm-hmm. So you see, like, Man is actually, like, Man, like, Charmander is, like, the father, okay?
No, that's, like, Man Mark I. That's the original. But, like, this is a superior form of man. Something,
Yeah,
something,
like
Resident Evil villain dialogue.
2 moonstones in Mount Moon and one's hidden. Oh, I got a hype chest.
Wow.
Whatever that means.
A box. A funny box.
Would you eat it with a fox?
No.
In a box?
No. No. What is a man? A miserable little pile of key.
Pee!
Key, dear key.
Well, I wanted to make the joke of that Pikachu.
A joke of pee.
A little cup of chup. A rope of soap.
True. Shoutouts to Cly.
Shoutouts to Cly, a rope of soap.
Oh, what the fuck? Help, there's a strange child.
Miserable little pile of God.
Dear, the child threw their fucking worm at me. What do I do?
Pet the worm.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do that, okay? Fuck. Oh!
Okay.
Oh,
Skill issue.
Fuck! Oh, I'm unwell.
Skill issue.
Punt the child. You approach the child, and then you punt the child.
One Trick Pony punts the child. This child is the youngest astronaut to ever live.
They are also dead.
Hey, also will not be alive for much longer.
They are also the youngest astronaut to ever die. Alright, get the fuck out of here.
This would be the easiest joke if One Trick Pony was a villain.
When I grow up, I want to be an astronaut. Why wait?
Yippee! I just killed a kid.
God. Alright, come on, let's get through this thing. We gotta run back to the center for lack of antidote. It's Rick. Luckily, because I have a bunch of other guys in my party, it doesn't matter even if my main guys faint. Yeah, true. We gotta like slowly crawl back to the Pokemon Center, Stella.
Yeah. It's fucked up that, like, you had to get your running shoes. Like, when you think back on it from a game design standpoint, it's just like a pointless, like, slowdown for, like, the first, like, 30 minutes of the game, and then you get your running shoes, and why would you ever walk anywhere again?
Uh-huh, uh-huh. It's weird. It's really
Also,
weird.
this implies that shoes in the Pokemon universe have instruction manuals.
It's like... Okay, like... From a game design perspective, is a run button really something so complex that you need to, like, wait to introduce it to the player so they don't get overwhelmed?
I guess that's what they thought. It's like, you know, like way back in the day when they first introduced cars and people were worried that you were gonna go too fast.
Well, no, that was trains, dear.
Trains introduced motion.
Yeah, well, that's different, Jade, because that's just like a key item rather than just like a basic function of the game. Because the running shoes don't even make you go that fast compared to walking.
Make you go what most people would consider just like a normal speed.
Uh-huh. Bro, there's so many.
And what future Pokemon games have just kind of agreed is a normal speed because now they just let you run from the get-go.
Yeah. It's a lot harder to justify when you have fucking a stick that you can decide how fast you move.
Mm-hmm. I will never forgive Pokemon for not ever bringing back the rollerblading from Gen 6, though.
Tragic.
Like, I know that was, like, a gimmick specifically to, you know, it's like, oh, you can move normally with the D-pad, but then also you can roller skate with the circle pad.
Gosh.
But
Bro, why
it
is
was
this thing
so fucking cool.
fast? Why the fuck this Weedle got hands? 6 of them.
It's because it's bug, dear.
Oh, fuck.
Bugoo.
a little bug.
It's a little bug.
Oh. Like, I don't even know if I really hate Gen 6. It's just like, Gen 6 puts up 0 resistance to you whatsoever, and so it just makes it kind of trivial to play. It is just kind of boring because it never really tries to challenge you on any level. You can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. Fucking says who? Watch me, bitch!
Weedle is one day too early. 420 is tomorrow, dude.
He's practicing. He's training.
Yeah, like, I think Pokemon X and Y is like a sort of the beginning of the slow transition of like how like I play modern Pokemon games way differently from like old Pokemon games. Like Pokemon X and Y I think is the first one that gives you experience for catching Pokemon, not just for
Yeah.
defeating them.
Which is the best fucking decision ever.
Mm-hmm. So like, whoa, I'm not at a huge disadvantage for actually catching a Pokemon if I want to also train my Pokemon.
Uh-huh. It's pretty good. Wow, low kick. I can't wait to not use this anywhere because all of the fucking bug types are resisted and shit. Oh, Gord has withdrawn from the election.
Oh.
No longer running for president.
This is what Ross Perot did in the Reform documentary.
Oh, okay. Where is Weedle on the dimension of unknowable politics?
God. What batshit beliefs does... Because, like, the dimension of unknowable politics was, like...
Me.
Guy who wanted to preach the end times, but also still gave a shit about the national debt. Guy who joined just to drop out. Guy who, like... The main guy in the dimension of unknowable politics was a guy who's, like... seemed very reasonable, like, on paper, but also had, like, batshit, like spiritual beliefs of, like, yeah, we can achieve world peace if we just, like, get everybody to learn this one form of meditation. And as it will relieve everybody's tension and the world will be better.
Oh, okay. Is that
Yeah,
easy?
this is it's the main guy on the dimension of unknowable politics. And he ended up being the only, like, non-racist option for the Reform Party.
How the fuck do you have something called the Reform Party and it's conservative?
Well, you see, dear, John Boy's made a 3-part documentary about how exactly that happened. It's because, like... It's because a racist guy. It was like, hang on, I'm being conscripted to join this party, and actually I'm going to just use this party as my personal vanity project now that I, like, have, like, my supporters in it.
Fucked up.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
Bro, this guy's got fucking insane strats. He's just trying to fucking outlast me with poison damage. Man, there are people out there that will fucking die on the hill of this being the best region.
Gosh.
And I say let them die then. Alright, we gotta finish this, man.
You and me and man together. But yeah, like, lately, like, I've been playing, very sporadically playing Pokemon Sword, and, like, getting up to the first gym, my Pokemon were getting too over-leveled, so I just swapped out, like, all of my Pokemon so I could, use a team that was, like, under-leveled. And I still nearly did sweep Milo, but, Then you KO'd my stunky.
Oh, you're stinky little baby.
My stinky baby!
Oh, smells like a baby. Yuck.
It's a YTP joke right there. What? Well, if everybody wants to go and check my DeviantArt and Fur Affinity right now, Ford's Definitive Chapter 2 illustration is up on it. Even though all the illustrations I've done so far have been posted to Blue Sky, but you know.
Bro, they made Pokemon political. They added the sun and gender.
Where the fuck is the sun in politics?
That's the fun. That's the joke. The sun is woke now.
Oh, I wake up when the sun
Hi,
rises.
Mew. It's fast
It's
sheep
woke.
hours.
Hi, Mew.
I would like to extend a thanks to dear friend of the channel, Synthosad, for coming up with that shirt design. Pokemon sleep when's Pokemon woke. Gen 2, apparently.
Gen 2, I'm told. No, I know Scyther's a Gen 1 Pokemon, but it feels like a Gen 2 Pokemon.
Like, I know that the joke is, like, that Pokemon fans are, like, incapable of playing other RPGs if they have even, like, a single mechanic in them. But, like, that guy I think is actually the case. Cannot handle anything but the single most simplistic version of Pokemon.
Gosh.
What do you mean I have to keep track of gender? Bro, it doesn't matter.
Also,
Friendship,
Luis...
that's pretty woke.
Luis, what do you mean webcomic are just your works?
The illustrations are for my book.
Yes, the illustrations are for Viola's book, Holly Perez and Ford's Golden Tour, which you
should read.
Which you should read.
Yeah.
And in fact, I will go provide a link for you.
I mean, it does... It only matters under the hood, Stella. Like, for a casual playthrough, it does not matter in the slightest.
Yeah, I should have it specified to make sure it's absolutely clear in every way that I did not write Fords, I did not create Fords, I'm doing the illustrations.
I wrote it.
Viola wrote it. It's like one big fear I have with posting the illustrations is like people are gonna think that I made it. I may love Faye Huffy, but I didn't create her. I'm simply accidentally becoming more like her anyway.
You were just TFing into her.
Uh-huh. I need to get a funny little, like, werewolf type sequence, but it's just me turning into Faye. It's like, huh.
Don't worry, Stella. Just experience a casual playthrough of Pokemon vicariously through me.
Mm-hmm.
Dear, this man is covered in string.
That's just wrong.
What are you going to do about this? When Gord is president, what are you going to do?
Uncover him. Uncover him from the string.
Save him.
I'm going to free him.
Free him from his prison of strings. Oh, boo! Nothing went right.
I've gotten a text from my totally real bank text message saying to purchase at Nexus with a link that is totally my real bank.
Wow.
Remember,
Louise,
kids, if you...
The title of the book has always been Holly Perez and For Its Golden Tour.
Yeah.
You're about to purchase the Torment Nexus, you say. So, you're trying to purchase a Torment Nexus.
So yeah, Luis, throughout 2023 and 2024, Viola was posting chapters of Holly Perez and Ford's Golden Tour onto AO3. And now she's going back and polishing up the writing and dialogue and everything in the chapters to make Ford's Definitive Edition. included in Ford's Definitive Edition is my illustrations that she has contracted me to do.
Yeah.
Um,
Dear, did you know that its
and
short feet are tipped with suction pods that enable it to tirelessly climb slopes and walls?
I think this is great.
I think that's great for it.
But yeah, I just title it in the like gallery uploads Ford's Definitive because I don't have enough room to type Holly Perez and Ford's Golden Tour as in addition to all the other
Yeah, it is
information.
Holly Perez and Ford's Golden Tour, Definitive Edition.
Mm-hmm.
That
I
is
just
the full
shortened it to
title.
Ford's Definitive because
Yeah.
that's what you call it.
Uh-huh. Also, dear, your bank needs you to buy gift cards, quick! It's the only way that banks
Holy shit.
function. All you have to do is
Ah.
everything they tell you to do.
All you have to do is everything we tell you to do. Super Ford's Definitive 2 Turbo.
The world champions.
I'd say Ford's is the world champion of something.
Of whimsy.
Of whimsy and fun and love.
Oh, dear. This thing looks depressed. What should I do about it?
Pet it.
Okay. Is this Gornt's official stance on Metapod?
It's my official stance.
I thought you were like...
I have not been paid by the Gord administration.
I thought you were Gornt's campaign manager, dear.
This is news to me.
Lunatone, wow! There it is!
Also, yeah. Yeah, it is... You know, it is the... Ford's, like, the
yeah.
exact same.
Official
but
canonical illustrations for the book. Once Ford's Definitive Edition is totally complete, I'm gonna release, like, a big PDF with all of the illustrations included in line in the text, and it's gonna be great.
Hell yeah, I'm excited for that.
And there you go. Okay.
So yeah, like, the story's the same, the chapters, especially the early chapters, have been improved.
Massively.
Uh-huh. And, like, the chapters have been, like, being posted, updated as she, like, you know, finishes their updates.
Just this recent Wednesday, I provided a Ford's Definitive Edition redo of Chapter 19, so I'm nearing the end of the book.
Mm-hmm. And then the longest thing is going to just be waiting for me to finish the illustrations, because you can write faster than I can draw.
Uh-huh.
I could probably get it done faster if I didn't also have, like, a bunch of other stuff, like the YCH and commissions that I'm going to be doing next month and all that.
Commission the entire story illustrated? What do you mean?
What do you mean, commission?
What? Huh? Ha? Wah? Ha? Wah? Ha? Wah?
What do you mean you would have the money to do that? There's 24 chapters. Are you saying that you have, like, the money to, like, commission the entire story? Do you have Deloise Leclerc money?
Commission a comic of the entire thing, turn it into a graphic novel.
Are you a suspiciously wealthy furry?
If so, hi, I'm Nishan and I'm Micro Celebrity Viola Valentine. My commissions are always open.
I'm just like, at this point I'm just fascinated by, like, the prospects, like the fascinated that you kind of said it as like an aw shucks sort of like, darn, I wasn't fast enough to like do this sort of thing. Like, you were like, you wanted to like pay for this?
God.
I'm like,
Luckily, I'm just giving it for free.
how much? Like, I mean, the thing is that, like, God, if I was charging money for each illustration, the Viola would be hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
How much would it would be?
Like, let me just, like, try and do the math on, like, what I've done thus far. It's basically just counting how many characters I've depicted.
This is a great conversation to be having during this Battle of Giants.
Uh-huh. So that's one. Actually, no, because I gotta count the background characters, too. So that's, like, at least 3 for the first illustration. And it's, like, uncolored, so that's like 80. So the first illustration alone would have cost like 240
God.
if I was just doing my regular commission rates. So chapter 1, 240. The thing is, I do these in exchange for like every couple I get a Wunpus. A wealthy
True.
noble patron session where Viola gets to draw an hour's worth of my ideas. And like the style is like not that complicated, so in reality if I was doing this strictly for money, I would not have charged this much. Basically saying that it would have been like 3 pages, so like you're serious that you wanted it to be like a comic, in like the idea that you like commission this.
God, that'd be
3
crazy.
I mean, I would love to see certain moments in Fords as like a comic, just so I can picture the motion a little better. But like, that's
Right.
fascinating that you had this like in your like back pocket that you wanted to do this.
And that like you
Utterly
were also
fascinating.
not aware of the fact that illustrations were actively being added to the book. Boss battle, level 9 Weedle!
At some point after finishing Case 1, I might get a Talon Turnabout's Windpuss. Hell yeah!
Ooh, that'd be fun. And, you know, considering that a certain someone that we know will likely be in that story. Hi, Asbestos. Examining this thing under the microscope. It's too small.
There's a comic commission of Fords would easily pay for a 6-foot inflatable suit. Unfortunately, it's not necessarily the money that's the problem, it's the logistics.
Yeah, that's the issue.
And that's something that can't be solved with a couple $100.
And the issue is your tissue. In case you weren't clear on that.
Oh, my tissue.
That is not the issue. That is
The issue. The issues. Your
Hi,
tissue.
Daya.
Hi, Daya.
How's it going? We're fucking in hell right now, but we're about to exit into the beautiful world of Beige City. Don't one of you guys have like a trade you want to do? I feel like I'm always looking around for like trades. The skinny trees.
Also, yeah, Ease. I'm like currently like a little bit daunted just because I've got like that YCH on deck that I still have to work on.
It's not that much, dear. I believe in you.
It's not that much, but like it's enough that I'm just like, oh.
Dear.
Gornt
believes in you.
Oh, I must do it for Gornt.
You have to do it for Gornt, dear.
I can't let his faith be misguided. Keep mixing up YCH and YMCA in your head? God. Village people YCH.
Kidchi. Dear, did you know that it's a common sight in forests and woods? It flaps its wings at ground level to pick up blinding sand.
I didn't know this. This is like a spoiler about birds, I think.
Yeah.
If you haven't caught up on birds yet, just forget everything you just heard, okay? Yep. The idea that you have just already spoiled it for somebody, so just forget instead.
It plays in dirt, dear.
It plays in dirt.
It plays in the dirt. It plays in the dirt. It's as simple as that. It plays in the dirt. There's birds outside.
We have a friend of ours. You should kind of put your heads together, Luis, and you two would just fund everything to get comics and shit.
Oh, let's look at this fucking thing.
It's a Jigglypuff!
Wow! Great work, everyone. We got the puff. It's one tough pink puff, folks.
Nice. Yeah, I've honestly like considered that like now that like Moon Chaser is a thing that I'm doing,
Uh-huh.
I've pondered what if I did offer like for a very expensive price, mind you, comic commissions.
Gosh. I mean, it would just be
It's
like
just
a
the kind.
different kind of sequence.
Yeah, it would be specifically like a paneled sequence. Of course, I would have to figure out what the like actual pricing of something like that would be, because it would probably be very. I mean, it would just kind of be the thing where I would have to do like. I think what it would be is I would have to just be upfront that the price is extremely variable, but there will just be like a base price of X amount for getting a
Uh-huh.
comic at all.
I think that is fair.
Also, you just work at a factory? That's a very well-paying factory, my goodness. Do you work at Ford's?
Yeah, like, the thing is, it's not even like, oh man, suspiciously wealthy furries. Like, there are other people with the same job. It's just that instead of, like, saving up their money to buy a fursuit, they instead use their money to buy beer and sports tickets. And no one ever thinks about it, because it's just normal.
I think the suspiciously wealthy furry, like, archetype comes from, like, people's idea that, like, furries are just, like, basement-dwelling nerds.
Yeah, and, like, tech gurus and stuff. Oh, oh, oh dear, there's sand in Gornt's eyes.
Well, what the fuck are you doing? Get it out!
I can't. I'm trying to use the bubbles. Dear, the bubbles.
You're just gonna let him fucking cry?
The bubbles.
With the sand in his eyes?
It's okay. He was actually like so fucking cool that he just hit through the sand attack, so it's fine.
By the way, though, I'm talking about like commissions and stuff, and like in addition to Viola's commissions always being open, my my commission form will be open in May.
Colette?
I still don't know exactly when, but I will be opening next month. So if you want an idea from me, and if you want a chance at getting a comm from me, because it's not a guarantee, we'll start thinking about your ideas now.
Colette? That fucking person, like, you were probably like, I don't know, like 7 years old, but like I know for a fact that person grew up to be a Gen 1er. Yeah, bro, dude, it's so that birds in real life, that's so unoriginal. It's just a ripoff of Pidgey, bro. Bro, it's literally just Pidgey. What the fuck? Alrighty. Let's take down this rock. Oh my gosh, Bunsig raiding with a party of 31.
Holy shit!
Hello there, everybody.
Hi.
Piggy. Welcome to Pokemon
Piggy.
LeafGreen. We're about to fight Brock.
Hi!
There's the fucker.
Hello.
There's the bitch himself. Let's get his ass. You know, Stella, I specifically have like both of Brock's hard counters. There you go. Had to take a minute to write that file.
I'm scared!
Mm-hmm. Luigi. Let's get him.
The first
Yeah.
gym leader of all time.
God. True. And let me tell you, he honestly is a pretty good example of a first gym leader. He is there to teach you one specific thing about the game's mechanics. And that is that, like, stats are a thing.
Uh-huh.
You can't beat
He's
Onyx
also,
with
like-
physical attacks unless you're me, because I'm built different. Yeah, and I just learned Karate Chop, so I'm about to fuck up Onyx.
Like, fucking, like... Gen 1 is honestly designed really well in that the starter choice is a bit of, like, a difficulty, like, switch.
Yeah.
The first three gym leaders
Luis,
are...
down in the links below, there is the, Here's a link to my Discord. In the rules page for my Discord, there's a link to my commission form. My
Yeah.
commissions are always open. Gordon's in a real bind now.
Viola has the, like, privilege of being somebody who draws way faster than me. And so she is capable of actually keeping up with having her commissions always open.
Oh, but if you want to come from Meadow, then you'll have to wait until she makes an announcement and links her form.
Yeah, so the way Viola's commissions are always open, but the way I do my commissions is by you submit a form and then I choose from that because I get a lot of forms all at once.
Well, that was easy.
So you will However, I do have a website where you can look at my prices and things and TOS in advance.
Yeah, you can
You just
plan those
won't
things
be
out.
able to actually send me your idea yet because I'm not open.
So anyways, back to the game. We just, like, fought Brock while we were talking about our commissions.
I mean, beating Brock is pretty easy if you know the game, so...
What?
And you had a Mankey.
A man.
Joyer Tombstoner.
Wow.
Black and White 2's first gym also teaches you stat-raising moves are a thing in the worst way possible by the opponent sweeping your entire team on a workup boost because they nerf Ryolu's moveset for Black and White 2 specifically so you can't cheese it.
True or false? If TM28 contains Tombstony...
Is that like a real question?
Yeah, in one of the little quiz segments in the game.
In, like Gen 1?
I don't remember if it's Cinnabar Gym or, like, Trick House, but yeah, it's a thing.
God.
I got it. I'll have a couple of those.
And a couple of those, and a couple of
A
those.
few antidotes. And Raguchi. Let's keep moving.
You and my aunt is very nice to me. Antidote.
Gosh.
Luis, if you want to get Art of Viola's characters from me, yes, I love drawing Viola's characters, and I've already been commissioned for Art of her characters.
There is a reason why she is the official illustrator for my book.
I love them as if they were my own characters, even though I'd never claim ownership. I am your character's aunt, dear. I'm your character's aunt.
Cool. Tex, I believe what you were talking about there is Pokemon Legends Arceus.
God.
That is open world Pokemon game. It's Janice. I'm just
fascinating that
out
you
here
say-
straight up poking it, and by it, well, let's just say, my Janice.
Stella, like, I think it's funny that you point out this last specifically, because I could not, like, point out most individual trainers in a Pokemon game.
Well, my favorite is the other last that's on this route, who just, like, walks up to you and says, "Eek, did you touch me?" Like, no, bitch, you're framing me.
This is literally, like, anime trope 101.
Uh-huh. You actively avoid her, and she's like, you looked at me?
Here's your
bitch,
headline
you
when the
looked at me.
Dynamax Pokemon stepped on God. What? Wait, what is that relevant to? Huh? Is this a reference to something?
Dude, I don't know.
Ease, what do you mean?
Oh, Pokemon Leg Ends Arceus.
Oh.
Ends them using their leg.
Ease, you're going in the dungeon for that.
We're putting you in the crystal real quick.
Ease, I'm gonna put you in the crystal and it's really small.
Mm-hmm. It's ibby bibby.
It's extremely teeny tiny.
Buddy, I wouldn't even put Gort in there. And look at how small
Yes.
Gort is. He just has one little baby hair.
Would in the same vein as who hasn't even seen Rent. Wouldn't even put Gaunt in there. No, not the crystal! It's gonna feel like a week. You're gonna think about what you did.
I can come back out of the crystal. One of the funniest rants I have ever heard.
It's pretty damn good. I like effectively in like how I perceive Northern Lion is literally just how I used to perceive Germa. This dude is just like reinvented the Germa
Yeah.
formula and,
Now that
like
Germa's like soft retired.
I haven't seen a lot of notifications for Germa streaming lately though.
Yeah, but like I haven't seen people like talking about him.
What? Either way, I do think it's just like yeah, like Northern Lion just occupies this space now of like I don't know how you describe. I don't know how to succinctly describe Germa and Northern Lion using the same words.
God.
Eccentric dudes that like kind of use their video games like streams more as like a conversation starter than a actual like commentary on the game.
I mean, Germa learned the lesson that many companies have learned over time. It's that you can't make money on the internet. Not as a company. You can make money as an
God.
individual, but not as a company.
Gosh. I mean, isn't like Germa did not like make the company, right? He's just like working there.
He was just like a guy there. I don't think he...
Yeah.
I don't know.
It makes sense if he's streaming again lately. If like his the thing like is like struggling
Went tits up,
actually.
yeah.
Just got the vague rundown for it. I see. Well, look, dude, Germa has like made such a name for himself that he can just like kind of like he's kind of at that stage where he can just kind of like do what he wants.
God.
Entertainment business rough, also something economy economy.
Oh, economy.
Economy.
Gornt, what will you do about economy? You have to save us.
It's going to bubble it.
No, Gornt, bubbles are bad for the economy.
I like lean into Gornt's ear like. Sorry, you can't bubble. You can't do that. That'll actually be worse.
You just see the smile slowly leave his face.
God. Is this Gornt's presidential campaign or is this ours?
It doesn't matter. And does the difference matter here?
Maybe.
I don't think it does.
Whose name are we putting on the ballot?
Yeah, the Northern Lion... I enjoy Northern Lion because... He... he shares my frustrations about people that are fucking too online horny around strangers.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Sounds like there's a pair of rumors outside now. They're multiplying, dear. What are we gonna do?
Sorry, I was like getting distracted by something in Minecraft because like
Oh.
I swear a stack of items just disappeared.
Could not pay you to pay attention to my stream. You need your Subway Surfers.
I'm just doing busy work.
Subway Surfers. Points. Points.
It's not Subway servers. Ah. I'm not Subway.
If you're not Smuppy, you're not gonna eat free.
I'm not gonna eat free. I'm not gonna have it my way at Subway.
Sabaro tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I swear I like just like lost an entire stack of items just by dropping it.
Oh. It's in the hole.
Like I don't know how. No, I checked the entire area around it. I took some TNT out of a shulker box, and then I like didn't put it in my inventory proper, and then it just felt like it just disappeared.
fucked up. No free.
Also, Jade, you asking, wait, Northern Lion is still around? Yes.
What do you mean is he still around? As long as there are roguelikes in the world, Northern Lion will be sustained forever. This is what, like, ties him to the mortal world.
This is what puts him not in the crystal.
Yeah, this is why he has dominion over the crystal, and by extension, all of us.
Mm-hmm. We are at the whims of Northern Lion. He's actually, like, far more powerful than even he realizes.
God.
You know, he did that to a guy as, like, a funny bit, but he didn't realize that actually there's a far more sinister power underlying it.
Oh, fuck. This is the plot of... Trying to think of a game for that. Trying to think of something where that's the plot. Or like the twist is that the great evil was like hiding inside of the magic they were using.
What?
This is Lord of the
Also,
Rings?
you'll be...
Question mark?
Maybe? Also, Jade, you will be very pleased to know that Northern Lion's banner has not changed in like 10 years.
Oh, true, Xenoblade 1. That is true. Alright. The joke is officially funny now. Great work, everybody.
The joke is officially funny! Everybody can laugh and clap now.
Yippee! And he's got an insane amount of Binding of Isaac videos and also an insane amount of, like, every other roguelike on the market. This is just what he does. He just sits around and plays roguelikes all day. And then he, like, talks like Diogenes sometimes.
New, like, philosophical debate. How many, like, Greek philosophers would have been Twitch streamers in the modern era?
God.
7,000 pages of forum discussion. Locked.
Rogue the bat. She rogue on my bat till I...
There's a, like, notable amount of people who call her Rogue instead of Rouge.
Yeah, that's funny. I mean, she is a rogue, but her name is Rouge the color.
Yeah, like...
She rouge on
like,
my
even,
bat
like,
till I'm
like...
mad space. Oh, dude. I did the fucking best one, earlier today when someone, like, posted a picture of a fucking railroad track, and I said... She's sleeper on my track bed till I'm railed.
God. You are very powerful, dear.
I'm literally so funny.
I forget the name of that little, like, train game that Sender was playing that one night, a little demo.
Gosh.
Might be fun to stream that as a one-off, maybe. And when
the
it's
game
finished.
comes out, yeah. Hey, it's your boy Diogenes. Gonna be watching one of Plato's VODs and laughing at all of his dumb bullshit.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking reaction videos!
Bro opens up, like, MS Paint in his, like, stream layout and, like, draws a chicken without feathers. He's like, oh yeah, so this is a man, huh? Yeah, so this technically counts, doesn't it?
God. And they get paid for this for the ad rolls. It's just like back then you got your you were notable because you were a philosopher. These guys, they are notable because they are Twitch streamers.
True. Fucked up.
That's the thing, is like, did Plato have like a job other than being like a role in society other than just that?
I think they just kind of lived off of donations or something.
It's like literally Patreon and Twitch sub donations of, you're really smart, keep talking.
True, true.
you got a way of thinking about things I really like. Subscribed. Oh, Schrodinger is a fucking
Do not
Twitch
know
streamer?
if SpongeBob is alive or dead.
Hold on.
Shut up.
Until I watch inside the box. I make crabber batteries. Shut up. It's crabber batteries.
So fucking good, dude. It's honestly team.
They call
Done
it Plato's
left in it.
cave because he lived in it.
True. Oh yeah, I have the running shoes now. I forgot.
Crabber batteries is very Homestar.
True though.
God, I now know enough to be able to say yeah. Like, just in case anybody's not aware, Viola's, like, gotten me, like, to, like, know about Homestar Runner now.
I mean, such a small fraction of their library though.
But, like, I know more than the 0 I knew before.
True.
That's gotta count for something.
Dear, it's all birds.
This is a good thing?
I'm looking for a balloon. Get over here.
Huh?
Yeah, the series that slowly alters your vocabulary.
God.
Everybody, like, there is a reason why I say dag yo at things. It is because it was said exactly once in a Teen Girl Squad comic.
God. I can totally.
Yeah,
now
we
that
are
we know
looking
the
for you, Colette. It's just that unfortunately, your Jigglypuff form has yet. Oh, there you are. Hi.
Hello, oh my gosh.
What are the odds?
Anyway, now that we know the lore, now that we know that
Don't
this
kill.
lore
Thank God.
has been established recently, I can totally see Bridget saying Dagyo.
True. God. You know, she experiences a minor inconvenience and she's like, dag.
Dagyo. It's pretty good.
Tertiary. When its huge eyes waver, it sings a mysterious, soothing melody that lulls its enemies to sleep. Alright.
When it starts crying at you.
I think I can fit this just barely. We got Faye Huffy.
Holy shit!
We
Let's
got
fucking
Faye
go.
Huffy. Look at this fucking thing. Modest
It's so
as
perfect. She presents as modest. She'll claim to be modest.
if. God.
Let's fucking go. It's pink. It's
pink.
round.
It's the thing on
That's
everyone's
Faye
mind.
Huffy. Uh-huh. It sings. Should be noted, should never be forgotten that
Was in
Faye
theater.
did get to... Faye was in theater and did also get to sing. Like, that... For a second there, Faye was the most, like... into it the Wolves had seen anybody be that day other than Ford's, and then, you know, it kind of fell apart because, you know, she had ulterior motives, but, you know.
Stella, I'm glad to inform you that, like, normal types just kind of over the course of the whole series are like that. It rules. Like, so many normal types just get a bunch of different random-ass moves that they can learn. Makes them very helpful to just slot onto a team. It's Persum. Oh, you know what I should do? Need to, go make a good financial decision. Sup?
Oh.
An outrageous 500.
I'm investing in the Gort is investing in Magikarp.
Yeah. There we go.
Girl.
Stonks. Girl a dose. Hella. Alright, let's keep clearing out room in my party to catch more friends. Is this someone's PC? I don't know. I'm putting this on someone's computer. It's a virus. I had to fucking pay for that Magikarp with $500 worth of gift cards.
God. The bro asked you for gift cards for the fucking Magikarp.
Uh-huh. Go! Stay Huffy! You can't attack!
Oh, this is a boy.
Yeah, don't worry about it. There wouldn't be
Okay.
enough room, I think, to put boy Faye's name.
Oh, and yeah, true. This is like a female one. You wanted to catch a new Fey Huffy.
This one's stronger, though. It's closer to leveling up. I think there's a Sandshrew I can get in this route also, question mark. Oh, I can get the Nidorans! I
Boy.
completely forgot about the Nidorans!
Okay, but imagining it's just boy B-O-Y-E Huffy.
The Bill rant. It's ease. It's okay. Like, look, you can't expect Game Freak to be based. You can't expect a company to be based, alright? Like, if you get your hopes up thinking, why didn't they do, like, furry shit? It's because companies are never based. And it's as
It's because
simple
if
as
you want
that.
something done, you gotta do it yourself.
If you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself, alright? This is why I do intend to, run a, whatchamacallit, a PTU campaign in the future.
Hella.
Although it's small, its venomous barbs render this Pokemon dangerous. The female has smaller horns. The female is less horny.
Oh, this is good, I think.
Yeah, uh-huh.
It means there's not much to distract.
Yeah. To distract her from the healthcare and universal basic income.
It's because Team Rocket is stupid, and doesn't know.
Yeah.
That's the simplest explanation I can think of.
Uh-huh.
If Team Rocket was actually able to like be competent and figure that out, I'm sure they would have gone for it.
Oh, there's a reason why Team Rocket is notably defeated by a 10-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they were not particularly a very structurally sound organization as far as crime syndicates go. And also, yeah, I named it Girl Dinner.
Well, what about Gort dinner?
Send me in, coach. I'll get all them Pokemons in a day. Oh god, yeah, it's like 1%. Ugh. But I don't even want to think about that. Nine times out of 10, yeah, the evil teams just have really faulty motivations. Yeah, Team Rocket is literally just, we are gangsters, we are poachers. We make money by doing crime. That is our whole plan. Is there Sandshrew on this route? Can someone look that up? Or am I just, like, tripping? And it's like the next route where you get Sandshrew. Dear.
What route is it?
Okay, yeah, it's the next route. Understood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I am not sitting around for the 1% Nidoran mail. I'm not that desperate for new entries in my decks. If it really comes down to it, I'm pretty sure it's easier to find a Nidorino in the Safari Zone than it is to find a Nidoran male here. Hi, Asentar.
A centaur.
How do you do? Alright, then let's just keep jamming on. We got a fucking balloon to train up. We gotta expose this balloon to the horrors of World War so that it gains more experience. I'm a very good trainer. What'd you get
This
first
is how
night,
you're
Asentar?
meant to. This is how you're meant to do that, I think.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Expand its horizons.
Expand.
I still want to get myself drawn as like a. I think I would lean towards Wigglytuff
Gosh,
more than
that'd be pretty
Jigglypuff,
cute,
but
dear.
it could be a funny little. Well, okay, I would say I can be a funny little balloon rabbit if I want, but I'm already this.
Yeah, but like you could be like a monstrous one.
Oh, a monster balloon.
Yeah, whoa, what a monster balloon, dude.
Oh, fucked. Yeah, like 5%, which is way easier than 1%, so easy peasy. Alright. The fucked up thing about Gen 1 is it had like 3 different manga. It had the one with, like, the asshole Clefairy, and the Electric Tail Pikachu, and Pokemon Adventures.
Found in fields and mountains, mistaking them for boulders, people often step or trip on them.
What do I call this one, dear?
Robert.
Robert.
Rules as fuck.
Hey, this is Robert.
Oh, it's back. It's really back clues. Oh yeah, there's very little Zubat can do to hurt Faye, so that's pretty good. Oh wait, there is Leech Life. Fuck. But Leech Life is like
Leeching.
Mondo weak, so it's okay. I just need to hit
Leeching the
once,
life out of her.
literally sucking off Faye Huffy.
Oh. Oh dear lord.
It's obscene.
That makes the game go.
Aw. 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 I don't get it.
Oh good lord, gay. Yeah, here's my comfy 2D sprite farming sim. It's cottagecore, but you play as a worm, and it's called Leech Life. Hi, Knack.
Okay.
Howdy do.
Hi, Knack.
Welcome to the world of our freaks. This is Gornt. He will be president. All we have to do is defeat the other 8 candidates in battle and we'll become president.
God.
Stop draining
Stop.
my Gornt.
My Gornt accounts.
If
I got
I
37
take
Gornts in my Gornt account.
straw and put it in your Gornt, I drink your Gornt. I've been hacked. All my Gornt's gone. It forms colonies in perpetually dark places and uses ultrasonic waves to identify and approach targets. Cool.
Good.
This is Songketch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh. They both went for different ones. Well, one of you's gonna have to change. He's blue and fast, well, that's because he uses supersonic shit. That's why I called him Songketch. Supersonic.
Supersonic.
True. I keep dumping y'all into the box. I don't want any of you. I got Faye Huffy. And she's jiggly.
It's true.
I mean, if you're anything to go off of, dear. Mm-hmm.
That dastardly little hedgehog.
God, okay, dear. With, like, the shape of the skirt on the last right, it really does look like there's supposed to be a tail there. It really does.
Gosh, I'm gonna have a look at it because
Yeah,
I
when
missed
I
it.
win. When I win this fight.
Mm-hmm. When you win.
I'd win. I'd lose.
I
Man
would
Mark
simply
II has
win.
become infatuated. Jigglypuff named after Faye Huffy. I wonder why. Anyways, Parrish.
Isn't that the one like Pokemon that's not very great in this gen? Parrish?
Yeah, dear, look.
Oh, true. You know what? True though.
It looks like there's supposed to be a tail coming out the back there. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Karate chops you to death.
Karate chorps you.
Gosh. At some point, Faye Huffy will learn how to attack things. But today is not that day.
I don't know. I feel like it's established that she already knows how to weaponize her fan base.
True, that's what Gornt and Man 2 are. They're her simps.
Oh my god.
And they attack things for her.
Oh, this is worrying.
A worrying development in the Huffy fandom.
I never thought the Huffy fandom and the Gornt fandom would overlap.
Gornt is a tier 3 sub.
God.
This is why Gornt does not have good ideas about the economy. We had to talk him down from turning the whole economy into bubbles.
But it's just, his logic is, but it would have been pretty cool though.
I thought the drill was a cool idea. My god, didn't like that answer.
So he took the sun away. But then Lollapalooza happened, and the economy went up, and the sun started a GoFundMe. So next time you're walking around in the daytime, remember to thank this nameless hero.
That's right, Gornt. God, there are a lot of Faye simps that I know, Louise. I feel like recently Faye has overtaken Azure in popularity.
Gosh, I mean, you know me, I'm literally turning into her.
Uh-huh.
Just completely on accident. I mean, this has been well established.
I am the man with no name. Gornt.
I literally have, the thing is that I don't know if anybody can catch up to me yet because I literally have Faye's pants in real life.
Uh-huh.
As in, I had to custom order pink yoga pants to have a white stripe down the side.
An internet celebrity Faye Huffy.
I don't think
it's-
any of you people who
It's raining.
who
I gotta
consider
close my
yourself
window. Hold on, real quick, like.
I don't think any of you who consider yourselves face simps can catch up to me in my level of literally having her pants custom made in real life.
Okay.
I wore those pants
Kill
around
keep
MFF last year.
You did, and you were so based for that.
Uh-huh, and I want to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to reach a point in my life where I can just wear those pants, like, casually.
God.
It was like-
Commissioning the fucking Faye Huffy partial.
God, God, please. Oh my god. Yeah, I would want a partial of my Sona, but I would take a Faye Huffy partial as well.
Oh, it's water. I gotta take a sip.
Although it would be fun to have a bunny partial of like my bunny Sona, who looks similar-ish enough. I
Yeah,
can
but
pull off
wouldn't be
double duty.
yellow.
It wouldn't be yellow, it'd be like tan, but yeah. Either way, yeah, like none of y'all can like claim that at least. I like felt so fucking empowered wearing those pants around MFF for the like nearly the entirety of Friday.
Gender. Faye Huffy.
This is what it's turning out to be. Like, I typically like to keep within, you know, reasonable lines with my gender, like, in terms of how I personally consider it. But, like, if I was a little more exotic, this might be just what my gender is.
This is fine, I think.
What? Yeah, it is very empowering to just be able to wear
You
these...
already know the answer to that.
What?
Look.
Oh. Yeah. At 100%.
Naturally.
It can't not.
Faye has learned how to smack a bitch.
Finally.
Gender, whatever the fuck Faye Huffy's got going on.
Okay, but like imagine if she did like fucking smack Bridget in that scene.
Oh my god. That's the thing though, she wants to seem like she is the one being abused in that situation. She wants to be
But, like-
purely present herself as on the defensive against an unreasonable person.
Yeah. If that moment was her third act breakdown, she would have fucking slapped her.
Perhaps, perhaps.
Don't worry, I don't expect to be on your level. In fact, I endorse it. Wonderful.
Become as Huffy.
That's just what I'm doing.
And you're
Just
so
what my
based
life
for this.
is. Ahee. I'm so fucking happy that this is just how things are turning out. My
The
HRT has been a
spectacle
blessing.
Smiles.
Hey, goodbye,
And the
goodbye, killing
Zubat
you.
just fell for her.
She's out, aren't she?
Oh, this is where you get the Paris. There it is! Oh, yeah, look who it is. It's... Look who it is.
Look who it
It's-
is.
Look who it is. It's... Look who it is.
Look
Who it is. Gosh. Paris is pretty cute. A shame that it dies.
Yeah.
In a modern generation, like, Paris would be bug grass, right? But Parasect would be bug ghost.
Yeah.
Or like grass ghost because like the bug has died.
Yeah.
If they were like cool and smart and based when they were making Gen 1, which they were not, they barely knew how to make a video game back then. burrows to suck tree roots. The mushrooms on its back grow by draining nutrients from the bug host.
Also, Luis, not only is it Easter soon, it is Easter tomorrow.
Deltarune tomorrow.
Deltarune tomorrow. The Petscop tomorrow, actually.
True.
Gen 1 was held together with duct tape and glue.
Buddy,
Barely even.
It was held together with dreams.
It
There was
held
no
together
actual glue holding it together.
with the hope that we could make a game, probably.
Oh, Sandshrew keeps fucking doing this. This is like becoming a real issue. It is really funny when a rocket sees you and it's
Nice.
Fey Huffy is gaining HP at an alarming rate. You could say that the stat is ballooning. But I don't know why you would. Ellie?
I love you.
Atihiga. Ahihu.
Also, I've trapped a piglin in a thing over top hoppers so that I can throw
Over
gold at it.
toppers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jigglypuff does evolve with a Moonstone, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I put this
Isn't
piglin
there a
in the
Body
doohickey
Slam
so I can trade it.
TN that you get in the SSN? Or is that only Gen 1? He's growing too fast. That's only Gen 1? Fuck me. That's fine. There's like a bazillion other TMs that I can use for Faye.
Do they just like use the same TM pool as in Gen 3?
Maybe. That would make the most sense. Otherwise they would be like, how could you like put one onto like a Pokemon and then trade it to the other game?
I mean, I'd assume if you, I guess yeah, if you put the TM on as like a held item, that's what you
Yeah.
want.
Uh-huh.
That's how I kind of cheesed getting a Bellossom earlier than like I was supposed, or got easier than I was supposed to in a Soul Silver, because I just traded over a Sunstone from Platinum.
Hella.
Mega Punch and Mega Kick from a move tutor after Mount Moon.
Yeah, like immediately upon exiting. It's pretty cool.
And I will say, y'all, that like whenever I've like gone back to replay Melee, I have like
Melee.
Melee.
Jakal.
Whenever I've gone back to replay Melee, Jigglypuff has become my main because Jigglypuff is really easy to play, actually. Jigglypuff is really easy to play and feels really good when you like do good.
Nice.
I also used to play Marth, Centaur.
Everyone plays Marth, but nobody plays Shadow Dragon.
Exactly.
Very sad.
Nice.
Alright, we can keep moving.
I mean, Bubbling, that's the just like lovely little coincidence of that Jigglypuff
Oh, yeah,
feels good to
definitely
play.
a
Is
coincidence.
I made this decision before I got this down bad for Faye. I think.
Guys, maybe. Shrug.
Maybe. They really just like decide, like Jigglypuff in Melee is just like, what if Kirby was good?
What? that was a real like Mary. What? This
What?
the super nerd looks like Mary. Hold the fucking. I'm sending this.
Hang on.
I'm sending this in my fucking Discord right now.
Like, not only does it look like Mary Sona, we have met Mary in real life, and she looks like this.
Yeah.
When did Melee come out? 2001.
That's right.
Also,
Melee
there's-
did 9/11.
There's only one E in the first bit. It's M-E-L-E-E.
Well, the way that the announcer said it is it might as well be Melee.
Melee! I did used to say melee. Because, of course, because I was a little kid.
The Melee.
But yeah, yeah, I need to get myself drawn as a Jigglypuff, or a
True.
Wigglytuff, and specifically, because, like, the thing is that there's not really a lot you could, you couldn't do with Wigglytuff in
Yeah.
terms of, like Jigglypuff animations in Smash. You can just draw, Wigglytuff doing Jigglypuff's back air.
Jade, they retroactively made Magnemite Steel, yeah?
Yeah. Steel was introduced in Gen 2 alongside Dark-type.
Uh-huh.
They did not make any Pokemon like retroactively Dark-type
No,
in Gen
they
1,
made
so
one
there's simply
move
no
retroactively
Gen 1
dark
Dark-types.
types. They retroactively made Bite a Dark-type move, and that's it.
Yeah. It's barely even a year old, the same. Born in 2000, baby.
All the dark Pokemon are from Kanto.
What did they mean by this?
The joke is that there are no dark types in Kanto. I think that's the whole joke.
Well, you said, what are you talking about? All the dark Pokemon are from Kanto.
Yeah, and then
Smile.
they said smile. Because it's like a little shit-eating grin.
Gosh.
That's the part that says this is a joke.
Also, we got a response from Mary saying, yeah, that's me.
It's true though.
Oh, okay, that's what you meant, Ease, is that you can't catch them in Johto because you have to go to fucking
true.
Kanto.
True though. They fucking hide them.
Here's
Except for
100 new
Umbreon.
Pokemon, you can't... Here's 100 new Pokemon, you can't find them until after you beat the champion.
Correct. But you can get Umbreon before the champion.
Mm-hmm.
Man, there are just like so few usable Pokemon in Johto. It's fucked up.
Jade, you're like the 30 million years old, I guess. I was born in 2000. I'm in my mid-20s.
Yeah, but it's not like Eevee or like a native Pokemon that you can like catch in Kanto. It's a gift Pokemon in both regions. They are fucking and somehow thriving as a wild community in Castelia City in Black and White 2, though.
Yeah, like Black and White 2 did it like that because they wanted it to be like a like basically they were doing it like how you would do a soft reboot. But of course that made some people mad.
Alas. It made the Gen 1ers
1989?
fucking
Hello?
furious, but like who cares because they were never gonna play the game anyway.
Yeah.
And they're not even gonna play their own game, they're just going to say, oh, you know, I remember Pokemon when I was a kid. And then I fell off of it. Every time Pokemon is mentioned, I have to talk about how I fell off of it.
Gosh.
It's the only thing I can contribute to the conversation. In place of a personality, I have a single taste in video games. And Gen 1ers are Disney adults. fucked up. How are you doing, dear?
I'm
Yu-Gi-Oh
reading
has
something.
Gen 1ers too, yeah. Hugging Everything has Gen 1ers. The reason why fucking all media nowadays is just fucking remakes and shit that already exists because American culture is dominated by Gen 1ers in every possible facet. I'm sorry to say to all of those people, the video game wasn't better back then. You were just happier because you were a child. That's all that changed, is that you became old and depressed. The media around you did not get worse.
What? Like, the thing is like, recall the fact that the people that, like, if like, for Gen 1ers, like, the most terrifying thing to them is that there are people younger than them. There are people younger than them who are experiencing with the new games what they experienced with the old games, and they just, like, it's like brain
No.
does not compute.
It's impossible! No! It can't be! Fucked up and twisted and evil, and I don't like it. Okay?
L plus ratio, plus you fell off, plus die.
Plus throwing bricks at you.
Like, I'm just kind of in a state lately where, like, there's not a lot I'm really excited for in terms of, like, new video games, because...
But whatever, we're makers. We just make the things that we get excited about.
Yeah.
Like, I am excited whenever I get to draw the usual suspects.
Uh-huh, that's, like, the thing, is, like, I've realized that I'm a creative person who is capable. Like, look, the last, like, super excited, like, game release... This is the last time I was super excited for game release, was Smash Bros. Ultimate. That was, like, a release around my 18th birthday. And then ever since then, it's, like, been, like... Game announcements have now just been, like, pleasant surprises to me.
Gosh.
You know?
Colette, that is not Gen 1 stuff. That is just, like, good old-fashioned ageism of, like, people, A, mortified by their mortality, B, a consequence of, like, capital deciding that, like, children aren't allowed to have spaces online, and so children now have to share the same room with, like, all types of adults, and, like, nobody likes it, but the companies have decided that it is, and, like, the children have decided that it's the adults' fault that they are a part of this space now. That's a fact, Jack.
That's a rock fact.
Geodude, that's a rock fact.
And my family is still over, having fun downstairs.
Gosh. Happy for them, question mark?
Mm-hmm. My nephew's, like, yelling, and, like... My nephew is, like, yelling in the way that kids do when they are having fun. We need a different word for this.
Gosh.
Because, like, saying, like, oh yeah, like, if I were to say, like, oh yeah, my nephew is screaming, is, like...
Screaming
most
in
people
joy
just...
is
yeah,
hollering. Let's say hollering.
Yeah. It's just funny that the exact same word that you use for a child in distress is the same word that you use for a child having fun.
Uh-huh. Also, God, yeah, I can imagine. Like, the internet used to be a place where, like, you could have separate spaces for adults and children, but it's not allowed anymore because you need to be able to advertise to the children. You need to get the children to steal their parents' credit card number so that you can just get money from them. Oh, Faye Huffy has been wrapped.
Oh. Well, that's good. That's good. They got her under control.
God.
She won't be floating away.
Wow. Great work. Oh, she's dead. Oh, no, she's just barely not. Let's fucking go. We
That's
win
what her
these, we
voice
win
sounds
these.
like, by the way.
Uh-huh, she goes...
They're squeezing her!
They did this to help her. Warm all the air out.
There's art of this.
True. I got commissioned to do that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I think you should
Ow.
commit. I got you to draw the like later stage of it too. This is very good.
You're squeezing.
And then
they're gonna squeeze me. Oh my god. God. Yeah, what does Jigglypuff even learn by level up? I feel like it gets like no good moves at all.
I can look that up.
Please. I beg, I beseech thee.
I'm beseeched. Learn set by leveling up Gen 3. What level is it right now?
Like 12, I don't know.
14 disable, 19 rollout, 24 double slap, 29 rest, 34 body
Okay.
slam,
Roll
39
out.
mimic,
I'll
44
hold out
hyper
for
voice.
rollout, but that's it.
Yeah. 49 double edge.
Yeah, no, rollout, yeah, defense curl plus rollout strats, I'll happily use those, but everything else is just kind of whatever. Who cares about double slap when you're in the fucking level 20s range?
Also, Luis, we do know that meme, don't worry.
Yeah.
You saying fuck them kids did not suddenly make me think that there was something worse afoot, so don't worry.
I am well aware of Michael Jordan's stances. On them kids.
God. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Let's save
Wee
save,
woo,
we
wee
save
woo.
here. Look at that, already got 14 different species registered in the dex.
Hella.
60 is going to be tricky, but not impossible.
Alright.
Double slap does get stab, but also, like, I'd have to wait, like, several more levels with just a jiggly... Like, when does it get double slapped here?
Come on. Fucking open the previous tab. Thank you. It gets double slap at level 24.
Oh, no, that's way too late. If it got it at, like, level 20, I might be willing to wait that long, but not 24. No way, at level 24, am I waiting that long? Just to have the chance of doing decent damage.
So, like, I don't know much about, like, the like, stone evolution.
Especially when I'm
like,
about to fucking get, Mega Punch for free.
I don't know much about how, like, the, like, moons, like, the stone evolution learn sets work.
They don't.
Because it's labeled Wiggly... It's labeled Wigglytuff as learning a bunch of moves at level 1.
Yeah, which is to say, if you go to the move relearner, you can get those moves. But by
Okay.
default, it will never learn them.
So once you stone evolve a Pokemon, it will never naturally learn a new move.
Depending
Unless it's like
on
a...
the mon.
Yeah.
Some of them
okay.
do and some of them don't.
Yeah. She can learn Screech. God.
Nyah, nyah, nyah. Yeah, it's... Meadow recently discovered that in Sword and Shield, you can just, like, get a Vulpix or Growlithe early on, and then walk over across the bridge and get a free Firestone, and then go to the move relearner and just get a bunch of fucking late game moves for free.
Yeah.
On
I
a
need you to
fully
know that
evolved Pokemon at like level 7.
I had like a level I had like a level 13 Ninetales with Flamethrower before I'd even like beaten the first gym or
Yeah.
anything.
Though fire types are fucking cracked in Gen 8.
Boy, are they ever.
Pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid.
They got like I think one of the best Pokemon in Gen 8 is Scorch. It's
Gosh.
so fucking cool. That's one disappointment I have with Gen 9's designs, and I just feel like none of the bug types in Gen 9 do it for me.
Alas.
Gen 8 had like Snom and Scorch and Orbeetle. Mothman. But yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people really like, I think, like, King Gambit or
What
I don't-
have you.
yeah, like, I know a lot of people do like the bugs in Gen 9, but they just, like, don't tickle my brain.
You know, tickle your fancy.
They had, like, a bunch, too. They had Tarantula, Relor, Lokix.
Spidops.
I think Spidops evolves into Tarantula or the other
is
way
that
around,
it?
I forget.
Is it? That Spidops was what people talked about. Like as though it were the final form.
It might be the final form, I forget. Oh, Slitherwing! How could I forget about Slitherwing?
It contains Thief.
Spidops is the final form. Yes, okay. So I got that wrong. Also, trade a Pokemon max level, then when you trade them back, they'll still listen to you? Huh.
Well, yeah, because you're the original trainer. The struggle is just, you know, training them up on the other one where they need to have all badges. Oh, in Sword and Shield, yeah. I mean, to be fair, Luis, that's true for every Pokemon game. You can do that in every Pokemon game. Ether! Gosh, Faye's actually pretty competent for this part of the game.
Hell yeah, she's smarter than she looks.
Youngster Josh. Hey everyone, it's Josh.
No points for Josh.
No points for Josh. No Rattata for Josh.
This opportunity in Arceus to have a variant of Porygon called Porigami. Oh my god, you're so right though.
Instead, they just gave the poor professor an existential crisis over seeing a future Pokemon.
God. I just did that to him.
Yeah, you needed badges to make traded Pokemon obey in the older games, but that's also the case in the newer games. That never stopped. And even in, like, Sword and Shield, you need to get badges to even be, like, able to catch Pokemon in certain level ranges.
I just got the first badge, and I was told you can now catch Pokemon up to level 25.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, you always have complete control over your own Pokemon across the entire series. It's just traded mons that are a problem.
And, like, trading your own Pokemon to somebody else and back does not, like, revoke your ownership of them.
Yeah, because it still has the original trainer bit in their data. And I think that's pretty cool.
I do feel like I remember hearing something about how, like, you needed badges to just have Pokemon of X level, like, obey you, period. But, like, I never caught on until later that that was specifically for other people's Pokemon.
Yeah. You can just level your own guy up to level 100 on the first route if you really wanna.
If you want to stay on the first route for a year,
Uh-huh.
or whatever the fuck,
Uh-huh.
might take less time than that, but, you know.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I love the hiker trainer class.
It's so good.
One of the best
These guys
designed
are, like-
trainer classes in the series.
The ones here, though, they're, like, serious.
They're serious about their hiking.
Mm-hmm.
They're
I feel
not
like
so
typically...
jovial.
Yeah, typically they're quite the jovial fellas.
Mm-hmm.
That one's, like, means business.
That one means beeswax.
The level 100 without ever leaving the starting tutorial zone. Nice.
God. Anyways, we're just like trying to get Faye Huffy up to, what was it, level 19 as quick as possible to get rollout, and then we'll evolve.
Let me just make sure. Yeah, level 19 for rollout.
Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard at all.
It's funny because she wasn't the one rolled out.
Hey-ho. Unfortunately, I don't think we can teach Jigglypuff fly.
Oh, but imagine if they did. Oh, you'd have to be on the ground to use rollout, etc., etc.
This, like, random-ass hiker in fucking Mount Moon would be able to beat Brock.
God.
Well,
And that's the thing, Jade, is that Jigglypuff is, like, literally already a balloon.
yeah, it is classified as the balloon Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
He has Brock's team, but better, Stella. That's the funny thing. Okay, good. Free from mind. Let's get you the fuck out of here.
Unless this dude has better things to do than fight gym trainers. He has to hike.
He's got places to go.
He's got places to skedaddle off to. Be the equivalent of getting hit in the head with a volleyball. God. Yeah, and then they did just make Drifloon, which is even more obvious, but, like, I love Drifloon. I love Drifloon.
But you have two hands, so...
I have two hands, I can hold Jigglypuff and Drifloon.
Anyways, there's the Moonstone for when we're ready to evolve Faye. I'm gonna
Yay,
go back
I
and
gotta go
though.
pee.
No, Jade, they got mons that they caught while hiking. Those are Pokemon that they got while on their hikes, you see. That's why they are like that. That's why they have rock types. Yeah. Now you're the understander. Possessing great knowledge. Probably beat up some of you guys, just for a bit of spare experience. Bada bing, bada boom. Gotcha.
Eyes glow with understanding.
Wow, just like in the Dark Urkel tribute. Gornt. I didn't mean to click that. Gornt misspoke.
What's the rush?
Having never seen that show,
Having never
is-
seen an episode of Family Matters once in my whole life, I love
is
Dark
all I know.
Urkel tribute.
it's so fucking Why did he do that to him?
He fucking killed him.
Why did he turn evil? I
It's
thought
Dark
people liked
Urkel.
this guy. I thought people liked this guy.
He's Dark Urkel. This isn't the Urkel isn't your mama's Urkel, dear.
God. Anyway, one question I thought up.
Uh-huh.
What Pokemon do you think would be the best emotional support Pokemon? Pokemon that you like service animals, emotional support.
Growlithe.
Yeah, it's just genuinely just like that's the best one.
Oh, Hat would also be good, yeah.
Gosh, true. Therapy Eevee.
The
Oh,
Therapy.
Therapy Eevee.
He sings you to sleep. Oh, it's so nice.
Oh, it'd probably be so soft to lay your head upon.
That's why I wear it as a hat.
Mm-hmm.
My lovely hat. Oh, wrong. Oh, dear. Wrong.
I'm trying to think of like.
Louise, I'm not sure that like someone who needs an emotional support animal would benefit much from having to raise a baby. I think that would actually add stress into their life.
Gosh, I guess if you are familiar with the Togepi and it was you trained the baby to be more
Hey,
calm.
Gort is evolving.
Gaunt is achieving the Gaunt is in the next step of the campaign trail.
Gort is evolving from a local candidate to a state senator.
God. Now he's got sleek hair. Let's
Oh my
fucking
god,
go.
his little baby hair has grown out. He's no longer the
Alright.
baby. Yay! Hooray
Someone
for
trying
Gort.
to fit a Someone trying to fit a Gyarados in a hospital. It's an emotional support animal. I owned a large Togepi plush when I was a
gosh,
baby, so it would be my therapy Pokemon. That's adorable.
I gotta go feed the dog. Apparently, no one's home.
Oh, okay. That's really adorable, though, Luis. Like, that's wonderful. Big Togepi plush. I think that's lovely. I really want to hug a Drifblim. I love the idea of hugging a Drifblim. I think that hugging a Drifblim would have the feeling it would be. I feel like hugging a Drifblim would be more like hugging like some kind of like canvas or like paper balloon more than any kind of like actual like a rubber balloon, and it would be very lovely. I think it'd be great. Take care, Mew. Drifblim, yeah, no, I hate how Drifblim's like only perception among the general populace is people who will just go like, oh, that thing steals children. It's like, bruh, that's my friend you're talking about. I love Drifblim so much. I want like a life-size Drifblim to hug. The Pokedex should not be taken as gospel, because have you seen the weights that they describe in those? How absurd the fucking weights of different Pokemon are in the Pokedex? It's like, that's like step one to not like trust it as like total like gospel. Yeah, like theoretically, if Magcargo's temperature was like, you know, real, then like, you know, Pokemon as a world should not exist. Also, yeah, like Ease, you are exactly right. Please just stop giving my friend Driftblim a bad rap. It just wants friends and fun. Yeah, I'm just imagining lugging around a kind of just having a Driftblim just kind of hanging out next to me. Just kind of hovering around me as I go places. I think it'd be very lovely. It'd be the road. Yeah, no, we have to. We do now have to account for the fact that there is a Rotom in your phone, and that thing's a sentient being that takes in all your information. And Rotom seems like a little shit. Like the kind of like an existential thing where it's like, I don't know if I would want a Rotom phone because I don't know if I want Rotom to have access to my social media accounts. I feel like that thing might like post something insensitive. It's just like really funny because we just like found Rotom in like a Rotom just spread misinformation about Rotom on purpose. Also, God, yeah, like going to be honest, do I want Rotom to experience some of the things that I do while looking at my phone? Do I want Rotom to be part of that experience?
No.
Exactly.
Unless you're like super into voyeurism.
Yeah.
The dog now contains food.
Yay! You have inserted the food into the dog.
Yes. This makes it function.
It'll go a lot smoother if you give it food. Slugma, hotter than the sun. Jigglypuff, tax cheat. Riolu, war profiteer.
Oh. Gort, what are you going to do to stop this?
Gort really still wants to make it all bubble.
Even though he doesn't know bubble anymore, he does water gun. He wants to make everything do a little water gun fight.
I see. He's got the super soaker.
Perish.
But Bleed, I think it's just cause like there's no one universal like level of communication that humans and Pokemon have in this universe. It's just very. You can build a connection with your Pokemon just like you can build a connection with your dog.
Oh, the baby!
The baby.
Oh. God.
With all the psychic Pokemon that speak and understand English, there shouldn't be a translation barrier. Like, yeah, but
that you require to have a psychic type with you the whole time to interpret. Or meow.
And, like, it requires that psychic type desires to speak to you rather than doing its own thing. Because there's psychic types who are very smart, you know.
They have their own
I can't
agendas.
imagine. Yeah, at that point, they have their own agendas, and you should not, like, rely on them to, like, carry out your every whim in everyday life. That's my view on it. That's my view on it, that, like, psychic Pokemon agree with you in battle, but they will not always agree with you to, like, talk to every Pokemon you meet.
With its magical and cute appeal, it has many admirers. It is rare, and only found in certain areas.
I do think it's, like, conceptually cool to think about being able to get, like, psychic Pokemon to translate, though.
And meow.
And meow. Faye?
They? Is that her?
Is that
Can't
her?
be.
It's
Oh,
also
hello.
pink and round and cute.
Moonstone? Free fucking moonstone off of that.
Holy shit!
That's like a 5%.
Why aren't you evolved? That's crazy.
That rules as fuck. Look at that. So, with the move Thief, there's actually infinite moonstones in this game. You just need to beat up enough Jigglypuff. Or beat up enough Clefairy here in Mount Moon and you've got him, bro.
Gosh.
Just that one Pikachu, yeah. Not every Pikachu is Ryan Reynolds TF'd into a Pikachu. Some Pikachu are just Pikachu. Faye without the helium. It's fucked up and scary. I don't even want to imagine that.
God.
Did you know that they had to, like, retroactively make Karate Chop a fighting type move? It's
That wasn't
normal in
normal
Gen
type?
1.
Bruh.
Evolved with helium? Yeah, I think that's the case.
What?
Yeah.
Huh? What? Huh?
Did you hear that?
Huh? What? Huh?
Gosh. Alright. Not long now until we've got our, ultra-powered Faye Huffy.
Gosh.
I think it's flying type when she evolves.
This is
Miles.
unfair to me specifically because it is a rest day from drawing, and I always really want to draw Faye.
Gosh.
The only Gen
no.
1 fighting type move that actually is real and does super effective damage on normals is submission.
I mean, there's also the thing is that there are fighting type moves in the game. It's just that they chose to give them all to fucking Hitmonlee, and only
God.
Hitmonlee gets to have these moves.
It's
Hitmonlee
like they like
gets rolling kick, jump kick, high jump kick. It gets everything.
when they made Gen 1, they just like anti-designed it.
Yeah. Like, Hitmonlee is the only Pokemon that just, like, gets to have fighting type moves. Wow, it's Zubat. Dear, did you know about that? Did you know about Bat?
No,
I didn't know that.
I didn't know Bat.
It was like a magic stat in their mind, Bubbleen. They weren't like thinking, they're like, okay, so we're making like a RPG, so we just have like a magic stat in this game.
Yeah. Dear, new Mario 64 Hidden Star.
Oh,
Fuck
no.
around with the gun.
Oh no, Mario, don't! Mario's like a child. You can't like leave him alone around guns.
God.
Yeah, Alakazam was just fucking busted, bro. Yeah, no, Mario 64 Mario is like a dog. Kind of puppy clues.
This is a creature. This is a creature that's its own species.
Uh-huh.
It really is the case. No other depiction of Mario has ever captured the same energy, like visually or anything, as Mario 64 Mario. Mario 64 Mario is like still has the relative simplicity of like, the 2D games just as a 3D model.
I think it's the lack of visible mouth. It's just kind of
Yeah.
all you have to go off of is this wide-eyed expression that doesn't look like it really understands anything that's going on around it.
Wide-eyed expression that's always staring forward.
Yeah.
It's a little fucking creature that goes around and sometimes
comes
goes
around.
Yahoo.
And the way that, like, the smoke particles and stuff, like the dust particles come off and like he moves and like the sound effect just kind of makes it sound like he's scuttling around when he starts to move. He moves in such a bizarre, for a human, unintuitive way in Mario 64 that like just makes all of his actions seem very animalistic.
God. It's very funny.
Moonstone. Now I have 3. Creatura. Minecraft Steve is the same kind of animal.
They kind of are.
That's why they're both in Smash.
Yeah.
Smash is like a zoo to me.
Alas, Smash Ultimate scene is just fucked because Steve ruined everything.
Uh-huh. They made a platform fighter, and then they made a character that can just make platforms on the edge of the stage.
God. Super Nerd Miguel. Boss battle. What is the lore behind this guy?
He doesn't want you to get the fossils because he's greedy.
Oh.
That's
Do you
the
want to
lore.
use a fossil?
They appear so late in the game, though.
I mean, yeah, true.
You can't get them until Cinnabar.
Well, which one do you want?
I'll probably get, the dome.
Okay. Off the dome.
Yeah. Or the...
Like, look.
yeah, no, dome
The
is
black-
fine. I've picked Helix too many times.
Look, like... Well, I've played Smash Ultimate one time out of the past several years, and it was at MFF in, like, a group of 8. But, like, I'm glad I don't care about, like, Smash Ultimate being a good game or anything anymore.
Accidentally King Crimson his hits.
Well, he could just not experience them. Cool.
Hella.
What is crazy though is like looking back at like the Nintendo Switch 2 announcements like recently, and then like Smash Bros fans are just kind of a different breed of person in that
Yeah.
they like think that Smash Bros is the only reason Nintendo continues to exist. Like they were like there's people who were like outright convinced that like Smash whatever would be on like a launch title for the Switch 2, or it'd be like the like a selling point for it. Like no.
Why?
It's because the Smash Bros is all they think about.
Yeah, they think
Like-
oh, well, everybody I know only cares about Smash. Ergo, people only care about Smash.
Like, I'm gonna be real, as somebody who formerly used to care a lot about Smash, the competitive Smash.
Right. I gotta remember how this shit works. Mega Punch.
As
Mega...
somebody who formerly cared about competitive Smash, I look back at it and I'm like, this is like, for lack of a better word, this is like a fucking like almost like an echo chamber of a community. This community like willingly isolates itself and separates itself out from everybody else. This community of like competitive Smash players willingly like self-separate, and it's like really, it's just like really strange to me like how like Smash Bros, like competitive Smash players like willingly develop this like victim complex.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they do.
Like the thing is there's like kind of precedent for it because, you know, there was a lot of pushback from like, you know, proper fighting games against like Smash Bros being a party game at EVO, shit like that. I don't care either way, but like Smash Bros fans have just decided to take that as reason to everybody should simply hate on and feel superior to Street Fighter players and Guilty Gear players and shit like that. From what I've seen anyway, there's just like this disdain for regular fighting games because it's not Smash.
God.
Like Smash in the long run is pretty small compared to the FGC because Nintendo won't like officially support it. Even when they officially support it, they don't. They quote unquote officially support it. Yeah. Cause like, yeah, that's like the thing is that Smash players will often make hating on the FGC, the fighting game community, their personality when like, bruh, you're in the fighting game community. You play a fighting game.
God. It's fucked up.
I feel like other fighting game communities don't have this like really elitist mentality. They like have a far more like collaborative mentality, but Smash Bros players have all like adopted this gigantic chip on their shoulder that they don't want to fix.
Yeah, they want to hate other people.
Yeah, like of course this is a massive generalization. There's plenty of people in the Smash Bros community that like don't care or whatever. Like it's just the general vibe I get from experiencing the Smash Bros community again after so long. It's a little toxic.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Like no, like Luis, I'm not trying to make like
No,
a
I'm
big
just here to
general.
watch some epic fights.
I'm not here to like make like a generalized statement about every single person. It's less every single person in the community is like this and far more just the community feels like that. This is the prevailing like vibes of the community.
Colette, you have like a special talent of like just like being a magnet to abusive people, and I really feel sorry for you.
We're helping you. We're helping you get away from that.
Yeah, we're saving you.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Faye Huffy's special new trick.
Okay.
Want to see Faye Huffy's special new trick? Hell yeah.
Wow. The Huffy kick.
She's so talented.
This is what sent her airborne.
True. She's able to stomp on birds.
Bird. God. Did you know that?
Yep. I'm aware.
But yeah, no, Stella, you're like the one who's doing it correctly. You are just gaming with friends.
There we go.
Faye can finally roll.
Uh-huh. Get rid of the saying I hate 55 accuracy, bro.
Stomping on Gorntz.
Gorntz. In the original Pokemon LeafGreen game.
The Pokemon Leaf
Oh,
Green Edition game for the Game Boy Advance system.
True.
Long last you can rotate.
Well, it would be the Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Fire Red version and a Pokemon Leaf Green version games for the Nintendo Game Boy Advance system.
Ugh!
I fucking hate people, dude.
The Moon Chaser webcomic for the Comic Fury website.
Alright. It's time for Fei Huffy to ascend, Smiles.
Hava.
Yum, she eats a rock! Great work, Fei!
Crunch.
Yeah, no,
crunch,
that's the funny
crunch.
thing is Fei Huffy forgot to sing Learned Rollout. That's what happened in her ejection. There she is!
Yippee!
She's pink!
We already knew this.
Uh-huh. Hella. So happy for her. Oh. Fucking Sprite! Dear, look at the Sprite! This thing is struggling to breathe. It has no nose. God. So happy for her.
Gosh. Oh, look at Faye's new Pokédex entry.
Oh, hella, I will do this after I assert myself as the superior man.
Holy shit.
Where is written about if he's... It would be the funniest fucking thing in the world if if I had a fucking ROM-hacked version of Leaf Green where the only change is that Jigglypuff's dex entry is chapter, like, 19 of Fords.
Just copy paste the whole thing in?
Yeah. Its body is soft and rubbery. When angered, it will suck in air and inflate itself to an enormous size. Fei Huffy does this. Fei Huffy is that tall.
How tall is it? 303.
Ibby bibby.
3'3" and 26 pounds.
Hell yeah. Same beastie.
Soft and rubbery. My god, dude.
So relatable.
This is torture for a day I cannot draw.
Fucked up and evil.
Dear, I need to like conscript you to draw for me
This
when
thingy.
we're done.
This thingy. Dear,
Here's Ziggy.
it's this thingy. I like this thingy. It's pretty cool. I won't be using you this run though. I've gotta get a little baby.
Well, this thing's already a little baby too.
There's a little baby, but this baby doesn't got a bone.
Yeah, I'm getting cooked today. You all are like pelting me with rocks nonstop.
It's true, I'm throwing bricks at you.
Uh.
It's okay, they just bounce off. Burrows deep underground in arid locations far from water. It only emerges to hunt for prey.
Mega Man, the problem is it's a rest day. I can't draw today because I am resting my wrist. I could draw it tomorrow, but...
Oh god. True, I just have to fucking... Oh, that's, fuck me. Well, that's whatever. We're just gonna have to do it. It's the thing that you have to do if you want to use Marowak. I'm just gonna get the Marowak experience. You know, Cubone is not that rare on the upper floors of Pokemon Tower, so it's fine.
Bort. They are simply Bort.
They are simply born.
Highly smoochable. Now, do you want to smooch the skull or the bit, or like their face beneath?
Oh, but it would be like in a scenario like this, it would be quite romantic to lift up the skull and kiss underneath.
Gosh. The skull is the face? Doesn't that go against the lore?
Was it just Cubone that has the skull over its head, and then when it evolves into Marowak, the skull becomes the head?
That's fucked up. It's also fucked up because, like, they imply that the fucking, oh yeah, so they killed Cubone's mom. And, like, it's implied to be this one-off thing, but no, it's just an entire species where this happens. That's fucked up.
It is a little bit of a little bit of an issue that they have created here, in which
Yeah.
they kind of made a one-off creature that now is like a whole species.
If they wanted to have like a plot thing surrounding it, if this was like a modern gen, it would be like a mythical.
Yeah, this concept would absolutely be fit for a mythical Pokemon.
Since it would just be like a one-off species.
Also, like, Cubone's Japanese name is Karakara, and Marowak's Japanese name is Gara Gara.
Okay.
I just thought I'd say that.
Boneless.
Centaur, I like you spelling Cubone as like letter Q, bone.
It's pretty good. Bro,
It's
where's
double
the
funny
freaking
'cause you-
Bellsprout? There's supposed to be Bellsprout on this route, right?
It's double funny because you can breed Marowak and get a Cubone, and like it has the skull. Whose skull is that?
The Marowak is very clearly still alive. Where did it get this? Is that really? I thought it was on this route. I remember encountering them on this route. What the fuck? Honey mustard Cubone. Eating a Cubone with no honey mustard. Eating a Cubone with no honey mustard. Eating a Cubone with no honey mustard. Alright, well I was just grinding there for no reason then. Let's go kick our rivals' ass.
The little ham sandwich sliders that we had.
Ekans is here. Or, no, Sandshrew is the version exclusive of Ekans. Yeah.
The little ham sandwich sliders that we had earlier today had like honey mustard, just, like kind of slathering on top, and I didn't really know how to feel.
Your, like, struggle to be able to eat food is fascinating to me.
It is simply the picky eater autism experience. Like, your brand of autism, dear, does not include like the picky eater trait, but mine does. And like the thing about like my picky eater trait is like sometimes it is not even necessarily that the experience of eating food is bad, but the idea of eating a food is bad. Like, I'm like reminded, oh, this has this in it, and suddenly like everything changes even though I might have been having a pleasant experience anyway. That's just like,
look who it is.
Look who it is.
Look who it is.
Look who it is.
It's look who it is. It's look who it is. It's look who it is.
Look who it is. Thank you for letting me rant a little bit over that.
Holy shit. That's crazy! I've never seen you do that before! What the fuck? Look who it is! It's look who it is!
Look who it is! It's look who it is, Sor!
Oh hell yeah, Vital Spirit making me immune to that. Ah, fuck it. Let's go gambling! Fuck. We're just like hard reading each other back and forward, I guess. Bruh. Dude, when it fucking hits... When Furious Vibes only hits twice, it's worse than Scratch. And guess which one I keep getting? It's probably only gonna hit 2 again. Oh, let's fucking go! It did 1 more pip of damage! Yippee! Get the fuck out of here. Get out of my house. I say, out in the street in the middle of a city.
Get out of my house.
You are neutral to this. Aw, you move fast, though. Man 2 putting in work. Alright. You forced my hand. It's time for you to get swept. You are about to be annihilated. You have no chance to survive. Make your time. Oh, that's the one strat you could use against this. Fuck me. Boom.
Using Gust upon Fey Huffy.
Luckily, Gust is physical, so...
Yeah.
Defense Curl actually helped here. Wow. Oh, wow, you still gain a lot of experience despite being fully evolved.
Nice.
Yes, I think rollout strats are pretty good. Fun fact.
Perhaps.
Whoosh! Fucking atomized.
Good lord.
Hella. Look who it is. Look who it is.
Look who it was.
Not anymore.
Look who it isn't.
Oh, right. Look who it is. Give me your lunch money. Alright. Well, I think we've thoroughly established our dominance over our rival today. Well, that's why you have to use Defense Curl first, Bubbling, to thicken this. To make Fey Huffy more durable, and therefore the rollout does more damage.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good place to call
Using
it for
Azure
now.
strats.
Oh god, it's Ford Swap.
God.
Well, gosh. I have already been enjoying our little team we have assembled so far between Gaunt and Manmark 2 and Fey Huffy.
God. Let's fucking go.
I hope that you all are just excited as I am, because next Saturday we are going to be continuing tackling Nugget Bridge, that stuff. We're probably going to get through, like, Surge, maybe even Erica before the end of next stream. Exciting stuff. A lot of the game and a lot of the options for what we will be able to add for the rest of our team is going to be open, so if you want to help give suggestions and shape how my party is going to shake out as I continue through this game, please do stick around next week. And, you know, those of you who are still hanging around from the raid, feel free to drop a follow if you want to catch that, because also, on Monday evening, we are going to be continuing the Okami playthrough, which is also very, very fun. For now, though...
Also,
yeah,
a Pokemon game that's actually fun.
Yay!
And not miserable. Like Coliseum.
So, for now, hope that y'all had a good time, have a good day, a good night, a good week, and a good however long it is until we are able to see each other again. See y'all around. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.